Okay, quick thing. My next video is not going to be Pokemon related. This is just so you guys get held off until my next video comes out in early to late April of our review of a movie series that I really enjoy, especially my father. So, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in April. Now, we all know what a nuzlocke is. I don't really need to explain it, but if you don't know what a nuzlocke is, then I'm just going to leave the rules in the description, because I just want to jump into it. But, for the people who was wondering, I did reset my game because I wanted to start from a clean slate. If you want to hate on me, do it in the comments, but right now, I've got to tell you the story. So here's part 1 of my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. So after breaking free from the van my mum stuffed me in and introducing myself to May, why does that sound familiar? I ended up having to save Professor Birch from this Poochyena. Oh yeah, the professor can't save himself from level 2 Poochyena. So I let the Torchic out and he destroyed the Poochyena. He gave me Torchic for rescuing him and I named him Chicken. Walking up the route, I found May and she challenged me to a battle where Chicken destroyed the Mudkip as well. Nice job, Chicken. You know, you're really good. Professor Birch gave me Pokeballs and now the Nuzlocke has started. I walked up the route where I encountered a Zigzagoon, which I named Sly. Walking further up the routes, I encountered a Ralts, which I named Jack, which I was really excited for. And after grinding up my team for a bit and watching Wally catch his Pokemon, I went to the Pelberg Forest. But when I was going, I encountered a Taillow called Cat and a Shroomish called Bubblegum. Well, and after I helped out the professor with his Team Aqua little shenanigan, he ended up giving me the EXP share, which I will use very much so later. Anyway, entering Pertleberg City, I went to the gym where Chicken evolved, and it was a clean win because Chicken and Bubblegum together were broken. After getting the first gym badge, the professor guy from earlier said the same Team Aqua grunt grabbed his papers, so when I headed into the cave, beat him up, gave this man his bird back, and I got a Whismur. Anyway, heading to Dewford Town, I was arrived supposedly to give a letter to Stephen, but I wanted to go fishing and get the gym first. So when I went fishing, I caught a Magikarp. I'm going to name you Xenomorph. And after going to Stephen, and I delivered the letter to Stephen, but I was going to, but unfortunately it doesn't let you until you fight Brawly. So I had to go fight Brawly, but after grinding a little bit with Jack, he eventually learned Disarming Voice. So luckily, with Cat's new wing attack and Jack's new Disarming Voice, Brawly was dealt with. After finally delivering the letter to Stephen and grabbing a Zubat on my way out, I entered Slateport City. When I was doing in Slateport was just clearing out the Team Aqua grunts, and while I was fighting one grunt, Batty kind of bit the dust. You see, I forgot that Carvanha had this thing called Rough Skin, which technically acts as recoil. So when Batty used Wing Attack, I kind of forgot it was a physical move, and she suffered for it. But I had a moment of silence for her. But the good news is, outside of Slateport, I found an Electrike called Zappy. I had to find May, but she was just kind of a pushover. And after heading into Marville City, it was go time. Now, I wanted to evolve Shroomish into Breloom because he's pretty good. So after grinding for a bit, he evolved, and then this gym got destroyed as well. Now that I had 3 gym badges, a pretty solid team, and only 1 casualty, I felt confident to go to Flannery. So, continuing from last time, we head to the Meteor Falls where we met Team Aqua admin Shelly, and we unfortunately had to beat her up with May. Why do I have to fight with you? 'Cause we're friends. No, we're not. We are sworn enemies driven to kill each other. If I help you, I'll leave you alone. Alright, which one of you two losers is dying first? So May handled the Mightyena and I took out the Carvanha. Anyway, heading up the volcano, I had to fight Archie, the Team Aqua leader. Sharpedo and Golbat were handled by Zappy and Bubblegum took out the Mightyena. After that fight, Xenomorph evolved, and I headed to Flannery's gym. This was a problem, because I can't counter fire types, so I just had to wing it. When fighting Slugma, Xenomorph used some bites to kill it. Numel was handled by Jack, and Zappy handled Torkoal. After that fight, Jack evolved, so that was good. Anyway, May had to give me goggles so I can go in the sandstorms. Then she took me to the normal gym. This gym was so easy, I don't feel like talking about it. Anyway, after that, Wally gave me the HM for Surf. Oh, finally, a water move for Xenomorph. Heading up the routes, I encountered Stephen Stone and we got interrupted by Latios. He took us to this island where Latias was being harassed by some Team Aqua people. So after dealing with those people, Stephen gave me the Mega Ring and Latias joined my team. I'm gonna name you Beautiful. Cat, you're going in the box. Making my way to Fortress City, Zappy evolved. Oh, dude, this is perfect. Now we have actually a good thing for this gym. And while in the gym, Chicken evolved. Now, Winona. Using Zappy, Swallow, Pelipper, and Skarmory all got destroyed. But I did have to use Mega Beautiful for Altaria. Now it was time for Mount Pyre. Heading there, Maxi Archie took a stone, so I took the other one and I headed to Slateport, only to have to head back to Lily Cove to tackle the hideout, which was easy. Also, Jack evolved after dealing with that, and I had to go fight Tate and Liza. But I was really underleveled, but luckily with Xenomorph and Beautiful together, we killed them, and we started heading to the seafloor cavern. In there, I was grinding levels, all the way to level 45, and now I had to go fight Archie. Bubblegum handled the Mightyena, Jack took out the Crobat and Muck, and Mega Zappy handled the Sharpedo. But now Kyogre was out, so I had to go stop him as well. So I went to Sutopolis. Wallace and Steven were there because Groudon was in the caves, so I had to walk it up to Kyogre, Primal one that matter, and I mastered him immediately. Do you honestly think I'm going to fight Primal Kyogre? No, I'm not. Now get in the box, you overgrown fish. When fighting Wallace, Zappy handled a lot of his team with a little bit of help from Bubblegum. My team was perfect, and now I was on my way to the Elite Four. So, I managed to get through the victory road with no deaths, luckily, and we beat up Wooly one last time just to prove how much of a scrub he is, and now I was on my way to the Elite Four. And do not worry, I grinded everyone up to about level 55, so they're all good. So I was stepped foot into the Pokemon League, and I was ready to finish this journey. First one up was Sydney, and he specializes in dark types, but he was kind of a breeze. Chicken, Bubblegum, and Zappy took out his team with ease. Next was Phoebe, who was a ghost type trainer, and I was a little scared, but Jack calm-minded up and shadow balled everything. Next up was Glacier, the ice type trainer, so Chicken and Zappy took out her whole team. Last was Drake, the dragon type trainer. I was a little bit worried, but luckily Beautiful and Xenomorph took out his team with ease. And now it was on to the last battle, Stephen Stone. This made me nervous. He led with Skarmory and I led with Zappy to abuse his sturdy ability to make him lose all his potions. Next was Armado, but Bubblegum did a massive uppercut to kill it. Next was Aggron and Xenomorph surfed it till it was dead. Next was Cradially, and Beautiful used some Dragon Pulses to kill it. Now was Claydol. I sent out Xenomorph again, and it was a big fight, but he made it through, and now it was time for the dreaded Mega Metagross. But we have one tiny itty-bitty problem. The Claydol set it up a Reflect, which basically means that that his team now gets defenses over physical attacks. And that's a problem, because my plan was to use Mega Chicken's Blaze Kick to one-shot it. But now I was worried. I decided to keep Xenomorph in because I know he's the only one who can tank some hits. I healed him up quite a few times until the reflectors wore off. But then I had to do something. And that something, unfortunately, was a sacrifice. I couldn't get a clean switch to Chicken, and he sure as hell couldn't take a hit. So Xenomorph looked at me knowingly and fell to 2 more Giga Impacts. Chicken came out, and with rage in his eyes, Mega evolved and powered up. He jumped up and gave Mega Metagross a Blaze Kick to the face. And we did it. We completed the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. I will remember Batty and Xenomorph till I die because they got me here. And like that, we all had to toast to some real, true mad lads. Well, guys, we did it. This was great, and I'm happy for each and every one of you. You all put in some work, and I couldn't have gone here without all of you. Bubblegum, Chicken, Zappy, Jack, Beautiful, and our fallen Xenomorph. We all did it, and I'm pretty sure we'd all want to have a toast to Xenomorph. Wait. What's that noise? Oh, God! No!